Life will not hand you transformation wrapped in comfort. It will offer you moments disguised as boredom, resistance, and doubt. Those are the real invitations to change. Shi Heng Yi teaches that discipline is the bridge between your intention and your evolution, and that bridge is built not in years but in hours, one sacred hour each day, guarded as if it were your breath. Most people wait for motivation, but motivation is an unreliable guest. It comes when the body is rested and the mind feels inspired. Discipline, however, arrives even when you are exhausted. It whispers, 1 hour, just one. And when you answer that whisper, your life begins to turn. You don't need the calendar to grant you permission. You don't need applause. You need silence, focus, and one undisturbed hour where you belong only to yourself. In that hour, the world will test you. The phone will buzz, the mind will drift, the body will resist. But the power of that hour lies not in perfection. It lies in return. Each time you return to your focus, you are training your spirit like a monk returning to breath. Shi Heng Yi reminds us that strength is not in muscles but in mastery over attention. People waste years searching for purpose while losing minutes to distraction. But one focused hour every day compounds faster than any opportunity because it rewires who you are. You may think 1 hour cannot change your destiny, but observe your own life. 1 hour of arguments ruins peace. 1 hour of television dulls ambition. 1 hour of gossip poisons faith. So what could 1 hour of clarity, 1 hour of growth, 1 hour of stillness creative practice daily for a year? That hour becomes your invisible temple, the space where your higher self trains in silence. A man once said he had no time. He worked 9 to 6, came home tired, collapsed into noise. But one night he replaced his excuses with a decision, 1 hour of learning before bed. 1 year later, the world called him lucky, not knowing luck was shaped by nightly devotion. Shi Heng Yi says, do not seek miracles, become consistent, and you will become the miracle. That is the secret. Your life does not change in 1 year. It changes in the moment you decide your growth deserves 1 hour daily. Every time you honor that promise, you prove to the universe that you are serious about your potential, and the universe always responds to seriousness. In that 1 hour, you may read, you may move, you may meditate, you may plan, but whatever you choose, make it deliberate. 1 hour of honest work is worth more than 10 hours of pretending. The problem is not that people lack time, it is that they lack focus. They scatter their energy chasing 10 paths, never finishing one. But when you pick one goal and feed it your daily hour, momentum is born. You begin to see progress, slow but certain, and progress is more addictive than pleasure. It becomes your quiet joy. The same friends who once laughed at your small routines will one day ask, how did you change so much? You will smile because they never saw the discipline behind your peace. Every hour you devote to your dream is a declaration that you value your life. It's not about money or fame. It's about self-respect. When you give an hour to your health, your body repays you with energy. When you give an hour to your craft, your skills reward you with mastery. When you give an hour to silence, your mind blesses you with clarity. You cannot build a palace without bricks, and you cannot build a future without hours. Each hour is a brick, each brick a step toward the life you deserve. People lose themselves chasing big outcomes while ignoring the small hours that could deliver them. At first, it will feel useless. No applause, no validation, no results. Growth is invisible in the beginning, but like a seed breaking the soil, progress happens underground before it shows. You must water it with faith, not proof. Shi Heng Yi says, patience is power in stillness. The hours you spend in quiet creation will bloom months later when you least expect it. Your speech becomes calmer, your mind clearer, your confidence stronger. The people around you may say you've changed, and they will be right. You've simply stopped negotiating with your excuses. You've learned that excuses make comfort, habits make character. 1 hour of your life, guarded daily, separates those who drift from those who ascend. The world divides quietly into 2 kinds of people, those who use time and those who let time use them. You cannot hold both comfort and growth in the same hand. You must choose. If you spend an hour each night learning instead of scrolling, creating instead of consuming, meditating instead of complaining, the universe will notice. It always rewards movement. Because the energy you invest in yourself multiplies. Every skill learned adds confidence. Every bit of consistency builds trust in your own word. And that trust, believing you will show up for yourself, is the seed of unshakable strength. You will lose some friends along the way. The ones who feed on gossip or comfort will not understand your silence. They will say you've changed, and they will be right. Growth offends those who refuse to move. Do not shrink to make them comfortable. You are not abandoning them, you are ascending from them. Your new tribe will find you, the disciplined, the focused, the awake. These are the souls who guard their hours like treasure, who know that a peaceful life is built from daily sacrifice. Remember this truth. Your dream version of yourself already exists. It is waiting, not in another country or another opportunity, but in that one sacred hour you keep postponing. Every time you skip it, you delay your future. Every time you honor it, you accelerate your destiny. That is how ordinary people become extraordinary, through relentless commitment to small actions. 1 hour of exercise changes your posture. 1 hour of learning daily rewires your mind. 1 hour of creation builds a legacy. You don't need to do everything. You need to do one thing long enough for it to change you. Life will test your resolve. You'll feel tired, uninspired, or lost. But Shi Heng Yi teaches that the warrior's path is not about feeling ready. It's about showing up regardless. Discipline is not punishment. It is liberation from regret. The first week will feel heavy, the first month uncertain, but one day the effort becomes your peace. That 1 hour becomes your sanctuary, your meditation, your weapon against chaos. The world will still be noisy, but you'll no longer be disturbed. You will have discovered inner rhythm, a state where doing and being are one. Then something profound happens. The world begins to treat you differently. Opportunities notice you. Peace follows you. People sense your focus even in silence. Not because you spoke louder, but because your energy changed. You are no longer chasing, you are attracting. You have become magnetic. That is the power of one disciplined hour a day. The results echo in your posture, your eyes, your tone. You stop explaining yourself because your presence explains everything. Most people want transformation without transaction, growth without trade. But time is the only currency of destiny. You either spend it escaping your life or building it. If you can give just one uninterrupted hour daily to your highest purpose, the world will reshape around your new vibration. Your body will heal faster, your ideas will sharpen, your relationships will purify. That single hour becomes the anchor that steadies the entire day. And when your days align, your years transform. So from today, make a vow. No matter how tired, how distracted, how busy, you will give yourself one sacred hour each day. Guard it with reverence. Let no notification, no gossip, no excuse touch it. That hour is your mirror. It shows you who you are becoming. One day you'll look back and realize it was never just an hour. It was your turning point. You'll see that your peace, your success, your inner strength all began when you decided your dream was worthy of time. If you can win 1 hour, you can win your life. The rest is just multiplication. Because an hour of silence builds wisdom, an hour of movement builds power, an hour of learning builds freedom. Life will always ask you the same question. How are you spending your hours? Answer wisely, and your destiny will answer beautifully. So breathe, focus, and begin. Your future is waiting, quietly, patiently, inside that 1 hour you keep postponing. Start today, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is a thief dressed in politeness. 1 hour today will echo for a lifetime. You have 24 gifts each day. Keep one for your dream. And remember the words of Shi Heng Yi, the difference between who you are and who you wish to be is hidden in what you do when no one is watching. And now, my friend, take that first hour and claim it. Let it become the foundation of your strength, the root of your peace, and the proof that you were never lacking time, only focus. If this message awakens something in you, share it forward. Subscribe to Daily Path to Strength, like this video, and leave a comment with the word focus to remind yourself that 1 hour a day is all it takes to change everything.